Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's evening show. My name is CHUKS and your JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I am going to start with tonight's evening show. So after the match where Chelsea play against Manchester City, so they call it Ask Pep. See whether Arsenal now one of the title contenders. So Pep contenders say that now unnecessary question. Like, oh, come on, this is something really very obvious. What's the point of asking that type of unnecessary question? Because look at the headline from the Mirror. Because I actually watched Pep Guardiola's post-match press conference. So the Mirror even post and say Pep Guardiola's not necessary reaction to Arsenal sum up what he thinks of Mikel Arteta. Because when you read the entirety of the report, go hear when the Mirror when they talk and say Pep Guardiola and Manchester City and Arsenal are going to actually fight for the Premier League title once again. So no be like why would they ask and whether in belief whether Arsenal are part of the title contender. Although Pep still concedes say when it comes to the title race, that way Arsenal did there. But for the top six, this season go dey somewhat difficult. It go dey hard. Say Man U dey there. Liverpool dey there, Chelsea dey there, then dey there, we dey there. You get. Don't forget Tottenham Hotspur. So all these traditional big six, even Aston Villa sef dey there in the grand scheme of things. Because this season it go dey somewhat tough. You get in the way things go unfold. I watched the match where Chelsea and Manchester City played today. Man City, Pep even talk am, say they were not at their best, obviously. Na the opening game. That's why they tell people say, are they happy? So when they meet Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur very early in the season, where we say nobody don't really build momentum, who could see how e be. Even the Salvio, when they signed from Girona, I didn't really see him do much. You get Jeremy Doku had some joy. Like, in fact, when the season entered 2-0, I just come out the match, Jerry. And Chelsea were wasteful. Get I don't really like what then. Come on. Chelsea could have scored more goals. In fact, I think Jackson even scored one where they're talking about offside. Like, so many things happened for the match. See the way Alan bully those Chelsea defenders to score our first goal. One thing that they vex me, but that's what it takes when they have a man mountain there, where they very strong. We need to jag by everybody. But it is what it is. Our honest match, Aston Villa. Yes, I think this is Aston Villa we are playing. We self will get bad blood for them. Like what did they do us last season? This time around, we need to repay them back. Get so more just see how everything will unfold between the match we want to play now. For this Chelsea match, I don't know how many of you watch the match, but are you aware? Say Enzo Maresca will be the Chelsea manager. He no really use Sterling at all. In fact, Sterling was nowhere in the squad. We can make people come and say, what's in the happen? Should the coach no believe in Sterling? I be waiting the sub. Fabrizio Romano covered the story exclusively. In fact, first of all, after the match, after everything done sub, the camp of Raheem Sterling actually put out a statement. Say Raheem Sterling, say the manager actually promised him, saying go play. So they no can know what's in the sub. Say they need more clarity on whether the manager plan to use the guy for this season because Fabrizio Romano drop him and say Raheem Sterling out of Chelsea squad. Like not be even on the bench, out of the squad. Pata. Come on, that one a big statement. Nobody said the player get injury or something go wrong with him. And for the statement, because the camp put out a lengthy statement, say he has a good relationship with Raheem Sterling, the preseason was okay, so they don't really understand why the manager will leave him out of the squad. The same thing like they play for Manchester United, where they are looking for clarity on why Eric Ten Hag left out Jadon Sancho from the squad. After all, it also don't settle on our differences. So why you leave him out? Now, Enzo Maresca don't reply. Enzo Maresca is saying it is just a technical decision, nothing else to say. Managers are paid to make decisions, and sometimes players don't like it. I smell a rat. So for manager to talk this kind of thing, I smell a rat. Something is going behind the scenes, and a part of the thing where people like Darren Bent, they talk say, when Chelsea gets surplus to requirements players, some people don't too plenty, there will be unhappy players. You cannot play everybody. Imagine a squad that has Christopher Nkunku, Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, the Sylvia Raheem Sterling, Noni Madueke, like Mikhailo Mudryk. How many wingers you won't play in the game? So they go get bruised ego. That's why they talk say make us now go there, go carry one. Even if that one we won't carry, now the third name in the pecking order of our own wingers. Carry on. Let's see what will happen. So in the remaining days, we still day, we'll see whether movements will day, because I know say Sterling nobody have it, because that bad omen. You can say when I start the season, you know, even the bench. It's really bad. Now, can't even hear another report from the EPL. Say, if I not just the EPL, from Thomas Frank, who's the Brentford manager, because for the match Brentford play, they no use to Ivan Toney at all. Now, the manager they explain say movement, there are negotiations that are ongoing, so the guy might need to leave. Now, the reports for the media be say Al Ali from Saudi Arabia. Now, then they push now, see they won't sign Ivan Toney, which is coming to me as a surprise. When you remember how the media pushed this player to Arsenal, for Arsenal to sign, they pushed this player to Manchester United to sign. It no work, but at the end of the day now, well, it is what it is. Most Sweden and the Saudi Arabia will be the final prayer for them. You get, so we'll just see how everything will go. All right, what's your workouts? One comment second to give you a bold prediction on how the league will be. First of all, Baba talks in Arsenal. Now him feel say go win the league. Obviously, he's an Arsenal fan, so I'm not expecting him to talk say no be Arsenal go win the league. So what in talk now? What in me? I expect normal. So you don't put your own prediction, put your opinion out there, and now what many people say don't talk. So I just hope say it happen like that, because this league, like Pep talk, you know, go there very easy. Now talking about winning the league, Pep when they explain why them get edge over Arsenal. So Pep when they feel say continuity is key. So like as them day now, say him he don't deal with the players for 9 years. So that's long stay when don't they understand themselves, and say now something we say it will really help them a long way. Look at most of the people they compete for title or compete for top four, they are still rebuilding. Arsenal self can see, so okay, their manager and most of these players then gets continuity. You get, so as then they get their own continuity, which we have our own continuity, but other way they talk now bobo, not the continuity, but the cocoa. You have an aging squad. In fact, the age range of that Man City squad, as when I see Man City lineup today, I say, hey, they will go play this Man City. Maybe they use this lineup, they play Chelsea, play us. The lineup will look like a pot of soup. I just say Chelsea don't know what they do. Now later Foden can they enter, because according to Pep, Foden did not do any training session. Kevin De Bruyne not even set for the game. Like, I don't know what I watch this man. I'm not see Kevin De Bruyne for today. I wish saying that them will play first. Maybe for enter them, who knows? But not just watch as other reports they come in. Now, Odegaard, who's our captain, come outside, they talk so many good things about Bukayo Saka. So Odegaard, they talk, say the sky is actually the limit for Bukayo Saka, again, because he's going to be getting better and better. He's going to be challenging the likes of Mohamed Salah, again, because Salah, the person will be saying they perform every season. The guy they put in effort. So now that kind of level now we want me Saka day. Now, according to the London Evening Standard, based on what Odegaard said, the quote I'm saying, it is unbelievable. The quality that he has and how professional he is, how much he loves the game, and how much he puts into it every day. The sky's the limit for him. I'm just happy to have him on my team, and we have got to help him to improve all the time and push him. I am really happy for him. Yes, we are happy with our star boy Bukayo Saka. But this season, I saw something Ateta did in the match we played against Wolves, where we say Ateta commotan. You get, now something they say last season, people they accuse Ateta, say he no do that kind of thing more. See more of that. If not done they win 1-0, 2-0, bring out Bukayo Saka to protect him from fatigue and burnout and cramps. All these things are very important. I was saw Ateta doing it the first day of the season. This they have to say yes, nice initiative, because that boy don't play too much, so we'll not make anything. Now we are getting an exclusive story from Team Talk that Arsenal are in talks with Juventus and Crystal Palace over the signing of Kivio. Yes. Now Juventus wants Kivio on loan, but Arsenal no get issue with the loan. But the loan must have an obligation for you to buy him at the end of the loan term. So Crystal Palace, they're using this guy because of, I think, Maguire, who might later leave to Newcastle. Now, Crystal Palace are quoting for a superstar money. Are they watching this life no balance? Are they watch Newcastle manager Eddie Howe in the lament, they complain, no, nobody's going to hold us ransom because they cannot force us to do what we don't want to do. They don't want to pay superstar money for McGuire, but they want Arsenal to pay superstar money for Alexander Isak. Make it make sense. They want Arsenal to pay superstar money for Bruno Guimaraes. You don't want to sell your own player. You they put outrageous figure, 200 million. They put that on their head. Now, person they pay you back in your own coin. Now you they lament, they cry. It just made me funny. I just they laugh. I say, Crystal Palace, pay them. You get tell them they bring around 50 million. If they want to collect, come and put your money where your mouth is. So I never really know how that deal will go, but more just to watch. At the end of the day, if it ends up at Newcastle, fine and good. That was no concern. I don't have a dog in that fight. Now, Brighton, this story. When I read this story, I just they laugh. Brighton are set to loan Arsenal signing after match day exclusion. You remember the story of Kozia Amario Dubry, who went away from Arsenal to Brighton based on say infield say Brighton get the quickest pathway into the first 11. That was what was promised to him before they signed him. They say he no get that pathway for Arsenal. Say no one remain like no one stay where in the you want to enter the first team. Now, first team, instead of it to wait, at least make us send them out on loan, making go build experience. Even the greatest, one of the greatest players who get to the guy, how many loan he go? Even when Smith throw when they play for Fulham, you know how many loan he go. So you don't want to do all those ones. You want to just dive into the first 11. Now, Brighton, first match, they snub them. Baba know they scored. For preseason, they play for one friendly match. He scored like, I think, 2 goals or thereabouts. They're happy. Now they won't send them go championship, making go out on loan. Baba they laments now. That is what the reports from the Daily Canon is telling us. That Kozia Amario Dubry wants to leave. The same thing with Obi Martin Chido. That one self, I think so maybe Manchester United won't carry him enter the first 11. Now they've asked him to go and play for Manchester United under 21. So I don't just know all these players. The same thing way he talks, say, no ones for Arsenal. Now the place where they go now wants to give you. So make it make sense. I just happy to see the likes of Etienne Waneri, Martin Lewis Kelly, they are going to be getting first team opportunity so that the remaining people they come up would say, okay, there's hope. The road's still clear. So I just happy, even though I know they really happy to say Sago Jr. they go out on loan, but for Shrewsbury Town, but it is what it is. Spain will get much needed experience. Now back to the biggest news of the night, and that is when Pep Guardiola they tell the journalists they ask him whether Arsenal na title contender. But I say, obvious, come on, why are you asking me this kind of question? Supposed to know say Arsenal na title contender. This is an unnecessary question. Now Pep say this question where they ask because according to the Mirror, they say Pep Guardiola's not necessary reaction to Arsenal sums up what he thinks about Mikel Arteta. And when you read the entirety of this report, they call it let you know say Pep believes that Arsenal are going to be the biggest foe he gets for this season. Everybody already talk him. Nobody they deny him. Although Pep still go further, they explain say for the top 6 battle, Manchester United are there in the grand scheme of things. They strengthened. Chelsea will be there. Just about like 9 or 10 players. Chelsea will be there. Liverpool will be there. Liverpool are still strong with that and slots. And the Postecoglou boys, then say they Unai Emery, Aston Villa, then say they there. So nobody underrate all these people. This season go mad, go. So one day they see how everything go. All right. So my dear Aston Villa, I think the fine place for us to call the show and end. So I come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning show. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now, good night. All right, guys. Now get mouse and bye.